Okay, this lesson is a refresher on the text tool. We're going to go over two types of text. Number one, you have your text toolbar up here. You have Note and Simple Note and Text Styles. And then there's also Note and Simple Note over here on the Draw toolbar. So we're going to start out with just a Simple Note. Click on that, and you can type in your text. Like maybe you're trying to put in your name or something. You can go ahead and type it, and maybe you also want to put in your period. And and then this over here, the orientation is it's going to put a grip on the bottom of it. So generally for all of my text, I like to have it on center. So you'll notice it will put a grip on the bottom of the text as well as in the middle of the text, and I like it to be like that. Currently, it's only on standard, but I can go here and add fonts to it by going to text style. And standard is my only option, so I'm going to go to new, and I'm going to put in Comic Sans as one of my fonts. So I'm going to click OK. Notice now it says Comic Sans up here. However, it still has the standard font down here, so I need to change that to Comic Sans. So let's see, Comic Sans right here. And I'm going to go ahead and click Apply. So now you'll notice when I go to standard, it has the artxt.shx, and when I go to Comic Sans, it has Comic Sans right there. And so you can add as many font styles as you like. So I can now change this from standard, and actually I'll just leave it on standard so you can see what it looks like, and it will be at 0.125. And so there's my name currently. That text is at 0.125. You can see when I select it, there's the grip in the middle I was talking about, and there's the grip on the bottom. There's another thing I want you to be aware of. You can always right-click with something selected and go to Properties, and it brings out the Properties box. And whatever's selected, it shows you basically here's middle center, which is center. Maybe I want it to be aligned to the left, and now it just has a grip on the left. Maybe I want it to be top center. Now it's got a grip on the top center. And like I said, I usually like center, which is also known as middle center. That way I can usually center my text, which is what I'm trying to do. I can also change the height of my text. So if I decide 1/8 of an inch is too small, maybe I want to change it to 0.25. 0.25, enter, and now my text is twice as big. And last but certainly not least, you can see that this is the text style. That button should look familiar right there, and I can change that from standard to Comic Sans right there. And the reason why I show you the properties box is a lot of people will delete this and then redo it with the font that they want, when they can just come into the properties box and make whatever changes they want. And you can leave that properties box there. For example, if I want to make the same changes to my name, 0.25, it makes it bigger. Middle center, I'm going to keep it on that and then change that to Comic Sans. Then I'm good to go. And when I'm done with properties, like I said, you can either leave it there or you can X out of it, and now you can move your text wherever you like. For example, if you've got a line over here and you want to take your text and you want to grab the center of it and snap that to the center of that line, now that text right there, that grip is on the center of that line. Okay, so that is basically Simple Note. Again, it's over here. Main things are how to put in a new font style. You can put your text at an angle if need be. You can change the height of the text, and then this is basically where the grips are going to be. All right, so that is Simple Note. The next one is called just Note, and that is the same thing as multi-line text. When you click on Note, it says Specify First Corner down here, so it wants me to draw out a rectangle, and then I can start typing in whatever I want. And you can make changes to this as well. Like currently it's on that standard font. I could change that all to Comic Sans, and I could change the size to like 0.25 or something. Okay, and I'll put in a 5 there. So there it is at 0.25. You can bold certain things or underline certain things or make things look different. So this gives you a few more options than Simple Note has. And click OK, and then there is that guy right there. Again, you can change the properties of this. You can change the width of it if need be. So there may be times when you want to type in more of a paragraph, and then you can move it around and kind of drag it where you want it to be and do different things like that. So those are certainly options of things that you may want to do. And I can also go to properties and check the properties of this. And when you look at it, it tells you basically everything that there is to know about it. It gives you the height, Currently, my width of my font, or the width of my text, is 7.1489, and if I wanted this all to be on one line, maybe I change that to 8. I'll hit tab, and now it would all fit on one line because now I've changed the height, or the width, to 8. And maybe I want my width or my height to be 0.5, so now it goes like that. And then if I want my height to be 0.5, maybe I change this to, I don't know, 15. And it still needs to be wider, so maybe I change it to 20. And you just have to keep messing around with it. And you can see that's almost too wide because there's plenty of space right there. So again, properties can help you out, but I only use Note when I'm typing in paragraph. Other than that, I use Simple Note the majority of the time. So that's kind of a refresher on the text tool, and I'll be seeing you in the next tutorial.